Let's see. It's this one.
Are we live yet? Does it say we're live?
It says live. Yes, we are live. Live.
Yeah, we're live.
For the second time today.
Who are you again? I forget.
The bold one, the cold one, John Colder Ice Lawson.
I'm Brent Leary.
Oh, we gotta wait so long for that.
You gotta have a little pause to build the suspense up.
There's no suspense. Everybody knows you at this point.
To get everybody hyped up by just letting Remember when your boy Michael Jackson opened the Super Bowl up by just staring at the crowd for like 2 minutes or whatever it was?
Yes.
See, that's where I get it from.
He has the longest Super Bowl performance on record.
Oh, really? How long was it? I can't even remember.
It was 2 minutes extra. Because they're all timed out to the soundtrack. He's like, don't play the soundtrack until I take my glasses off. That was the cue. So since he stood there for 2 minutes, there you go. I just happened to watch. I'm going through since you mentioned this, and I watched Diana Ross performing at the Super Bowl. It was Super Bowl 30. So what are we on now? 56, 7?
I think we just had 58.
Okay, so this is Super Bowl 30.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago. And her ass had a helicopter land in the center of this field and take her away.
Wow, really?
Yes, dude, that is the most incredible thing I've ever. That's a spectacle. That's one big spectacle.
That is definitely a spectacle.
And did it all in her 13 and a half, 15 minutes, whatever they get. It was crazy.
Mr. Alan Bergsten.
You ain't never missing that.
Beginning of the show. No, you really don't miss anything.
No, we already know everybody misses the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
So we just be talking mad, crazy shit at the beginning.
Yeah, speaking of mad and crazy. Let's see if I can bring up this.
Yes.
Let's see if we can bring
what you
this
got?
up.
You got something mad and crazy.
And I'm gonna give the full screen treatment here. Yeah, just mad and crazy. Look at today's stock market activity.
That's too small. We can't. All we can see is.
Oh, okay. Let me do this. Blow it up.
There you go. There you
go. Nothing like a 715 point drop on the Dow, and even a bigger percentage-wise drop on the Nasdaq of 481 points. I can't leave out the
percentages. It's the percentages, bro.
Yeah. And let's just look at the year. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at the year to date. Let's see what we got for the year to date. Wow,
it doesn't really
tell you. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more here.
Yeah, it didn't shoot the whole thing, but yeah, look at that. Oh wow. That's you know what? Go back like 1 year.
All right, 1 year.
Go 1 year.
Wait a minute. So year to date, we're still actually up 4.9, which is kind of hard to believe, but
are we? How are we up?
Well, it went up in January and February, and then it crashed in March.
Yeah.
All right, so wait a minute. This isn't really doing a great job of like.
Yeah, I don't like whoever you're using. Doesn't seem.
Well, it works well with individual stocks. So, like, if I go to, this will be a fun one to look. Super Micro. Look at this chart. Let's do year to date. Wow. All right, let's do.
I don't like your charts.
All right, now that's a good. So it's down 16% over the last month. 17% over the last 5 days.
17% in 5 days.
Yeah, and that's let's look at what's one that's really been moving. Let me see. Adobe. This is a crazy one. Adobe is wow. They lost another 2% today. Look at this. December 11th. That's only been 3 months. It was at 549, and now 394. Actually, 385 because it dropped another 2% today. So that's almost like it's lost 21% over the last year, 12% year to date. 24% in the last 6 months,
Yep.
12% in the last month, and then so on and so forth.
What a lovely day.
Pick a stock, any stock. Let's see.
Tesla.
Oh, okay. This will
It
be
probably went up.
Yeah, it might be a roller coaster ride on this one.
It might have went up. I noticed.
Oh hell no, not today.
Not today.
All right, so it looks like the all-time high. Well, I
for
don't
the
know
last year.
Yeah, for the last year, 479. It has lost over 200 points.
Wow. All right,
Yeah.
let's do my favorite from the other day. Target.
What is their
DGT maybe? I don't remember.
I'll just spell it
right
out.
in Target. It'll find it.
There it is, TGT.
Okay,
so it's down to 2.7% basically. But yeah, whoa, and you can see where. Oh my god,
that's crazy, ain't it?
That went from 156 on one day down to 121 on another day. That's crazy. That's ugly.
I was looking at that the other day.
All right, so
what about Apple? Let's look at Apple. Oh, who are you gonna look at?
No, let's see. We'll do Apple. I don't think. Well, they could be down pretty. I don't think they. Well, okay, so.
Okay.
They're down 2.6% today, but looks like their high was around 259, and then they dropped all the way down to 209. But they're kind of fighting their way back.
It's time to get back in.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you have any money, I mean, it's not going to always be like this.
No, we hope not.
I like looking at Taiwan Semiconductor. That's one of those. Okay, that's ooh boy. So it was all the way up to 221, and then it went. Now it's at its low in like
67.
Yeah, and if I go year, so it's still up 23% over 1 year, but 15% year to date. Last 6 months, that's not too bad. Nah, it's not too bad. All right, they've been getting killed lately.
Yeah, 5 days. That's
5 days. They lost 8%. Yeah. So everybody's getting hit. Everybody is. There's nothing being spared.
But you guys, like I said, all you stock market people are weak and cry about 5%.
Abercrombie and Fitch. Now this one was a high flyer for a while. Oh my goodness!
Since when? They haven't been a high flyer in years.
No, they were. We'll see where they were. May of last year, so it hasn't even been a year at 189, and now they're down to 76. Oh my god, man, that's not good.
I mean, they had something happen.
I mean, well, I think whenever let's see. Yeah, we'll see if there's any late news. This is Seeking Alpha. A lot of it is
conjecture,
quote unquote analysts and their opinions.
Yes, conjecture.
So that's what on the analysis side, and then there's like straight news, which I tend to rely on a lot more than this. But and I'm looking for the straight news. Well, they did have their earnings lately. So March 5th. Let's see, is that when the dive started?
A little bit.
March, right about there. Okay,
a little bit.
I mean, they were halved. Now they're below halves.
Let's see Bitcoin.
Oh,
what did it do today? BTC, just BTC.
Oh, okay.
This should work.
All right, let's see.
Usually they keep both things.
Bitcoin USD, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll work.
They're down to 83.
Yeah, that's up actually. It got kind of low there for a sec.
What was the all-time high? This around here?
The all-time high was like 121.
Ooh, when was that?
Yeah, it's somewhere in December, right there. Right? Okay, maybe it's 106.
It looks like it's 106.
I thought it got over 110 at least, but somewhere around there.
Well, relatively speaking, that ain't too bad then.
Yeah.
It got all the way down to
84,
82.
And it's been hanging out there for a while.
Yeah, so the year, this should be a pretty good, wow. Still going good year to date. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
year to
good.
date is
No,
what,
year to date it's
1
down.
year, 6 months.
Yeah,
So if you got in 6 months ago, you're still doing all right.
yeah. Well, I got him 5 years ago. I'm all right.
Yeah, you should be doing fine. uh,
That's what I
but
tell everybody. 5 years. You got to hold it for 5 years.
but this is just ugly. I mean, this whole trend is ugly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at the last day, but if we go year to date, yeah, the stock market got up to 44.7, almost 48, excuse me, almost 45, and now we're down to 41. That's not good. Nasdaq is even worse.
It'll get better.
Yeah, but with your boy talking about tariffs all the time, it's not gonna
That's not my boy. That's your boy.
No, we know whose boy we know whose boy it is. All right, let's go back to
Oh God.
our regularly scheduled programming here.
It's cozy.
But I think it's we were talking earlier today on the other show. The consumer confidence is is going down like the stock market is apparently. It's kind of hard to figure out. Okay, let's see what Alan is like. You're gonna complain about the
He already did.
If it goes down 50 degrees in 2 days, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. Absolutely. And if it starts like severe weather storms and like tornadoes, and the weatherman is telling us it's gonna be sunny the next day, yeah, I'm complaining, Alan. Just like you'd be complaining about the Mets. Not to get too personal or anything, but this is like self-inflicted wounds, though. That's the thing that really irritates me the most. A lot of this is self-inflicted. We don't need to be we don't really have to be going through this right now.
If you want to make a change, though, that's what we're doing.
What do you want to look at the man in the mirror?
No, I'm just saying, this is what's happening.
I want to make a change.
I don't know.
As I said earlier on the other show, we already have the world's greatest economy. Everybody says, what is that term Joe Biden used to use? Our economy is the envy of the world or something like that. So why are we're not tinkering around the edges? This is like taking a blowtorch to the economy when we didn't need to take a blowtorch to. We got a lot of debt. That's the one thing you can't argue about. But we still have the greatest economy in the world, and even with all this nonsense going on, we still do. But there's something that somebody wants to claim that they did something to make it the best. When we don't need all this stuff. We don't need tariff and trade wars. Even if he was saying our trade, we're getting way more out of balance with our trading. We're buying more than we're taking it. All right, okay. Even if that's the case, since we do have the greatest economy, and probably our U.S. consumers have way more money to spend, what do you think they're going to do with their money? They are going to spend, and it doesn't matter if it's going to spend here or there. It's always going to be a case where the people who have the money are going to spend more. So how can you expect third world countries to have a trade balance that favors us? Because they don't have the money balance that will handle that. I don't know. It just feels like somebody wants to say, I did this, and because of this, we've got that. Well, we never really needed all that, because what we already have ain't bad.
I don't know, man. You gotta wait.
Yeah, you and your weight. Every time you say
I'm just saying. Look, it does seem to get worse. It's like I'm trying to be,
trying to be Pollyanna.
No, I'm just trying to be positive a little bit.
A little positive.
Attempt to be, but it's getting hard. It's
There's
getting very hard.
there's nothing that is giving
It's
me
getting
a
crazy.
reason to think positively about. I mean, there ain't nothing going on that's positive at this moment.
Not at all.
And I don't
Not at
like
all. I
saying
can't
that.
really point. I can't really point to something that's extremely, a positive vibe.
Hang on, I got a convo going on Signal that might help. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
all get on
that's
Signal.
cool. Let's do that. That was a positive thing this week,
Oh, it
right?
was? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. You can invite as many people as you want,
Yeah, and it doesn't
and
matter
the
if,
ones you don't want.
and doesn't matter if the people that you invite are over in like Russia or some other foreign country that doesn't really like us that well.
Insane.
Go ahead and have those conversations about war activity, and then defend it like it's not out of the ordinary to do this kind of thing. I'm just saying.
It's amazing.
I would love to have something positive. You know what? The only positive I see right now, we had opening day in baseball. So that was a positive thing. That was.
Oh, was that positive?
Yeah, it was positive. Unless you're, a team that lost. Alan is going in, man, but her emails. I haven't heard
Are we
that
bringing that up again?
I haven't heard that one in a while.
My Lord. I mean, you'll go all the way back now, won't they? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, what about the live form birth certificate? You want to go back? All right, so let's the origins of all this. It is actually, we need to blame Obama for this. We really do.
Totally.
Because if he hadn't have been making him look so small at that correspondence dinner when he was just completely taking them apart, and he was just sitting there seething. He couldn't do nothing but seethe. I blame Obama.
I'm looking for a Tea Party moment in the Democratic ranks.
Aren't they trying to have it now? Aren't they like?
Well, I mean, it's a grassroots thing, so you can't just make it.
Wasn't the Tea Party supposedly a grassroots thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so it could happen.
I can't see anything that'll make it happen.
Really?
I just can't see. I mean, look, as much as that has already happened and that wasn't enough. I mean, what more do you need? I am speechless when it comes to that.
It's crazy.
I mean, people that voted for him getting laid off because they're veterans that worked for the federal government, and they're wondering, why is it happening to us? You voted for it. I mean, it's a hard answer, but it's kind of true. I mean, a lot of those folks who are, like, Latinos for Trump, that were thinking he was only going to round up the hardcore criminals. Did you see that one that happened yesterday? That PhD student.
Oh, that was horrible.
I just like, and she was, and the way they did it, they got their faces covered up.
Oh yeah.
Who wouldn't be afraid if somebody came to you like that?
Yeah.
I was so heartbreaking.
That was crazy.
It's
getting crazy out in these parts, man.
So all those people, he's not going to concentrate on the
Whatever
good immigrants. He's just going to get the ones that. And then, did you see that?
See the? Yes, I did.
The photo op of that gnome chick.
The gnome chick? No, I didn't.
She's the I guess Secretary of Homeland Security. I think. I don't know.
No.
She did like this little video standing in front of the prison, and all these guys in the background with no shirts that were in prison were like in the backdrop, so she could have her little, I look tough thing standing in front of everything is just, like I said, only opening day in baseball has been a positive that I've seen lately. And that wouldn't give me the confidence to say we're going to be okay. I'm still on board. It's just so much imagery is coming at us right now. It's all not good.
Well, it's all about the imagery.
And speaking of imagery, all y'all generating all these damn AI images. Come on. I want to tell you guys something.
People are so sheepish.
Get a life.
It just
I don't mind AI. I truly don't. I think, of course, it is important. It's going to get more important. But all these people, I can't imagine. I'm having so much fun.
Well, I mean, what else they got to do?
Do some damn work, damn it. That's
work for them.
That's not work. They get paid to make frilly cartoons. They ain't getting paid.
You know. And then telling other people how to make cartoons. And then, I make my cartoons talk.
Oh my!
I mean, God. I get it. It's fun for a day.
Yeah, a day. I'll give you a day. I'll give you a full day.
You know, the problem is, these are the kind of reasons why people like you be like, "What's AI got to do with business?" Because these folks are not
because
demonstrating business uses. These are not business
By the way,
cases. So
I want to shout out what Alan is saying. Both his daughters are extremely talented. But his daughter is going to be doing a show, the Green Room 42. I think that's somewhere in New York City, in June. Yeah, she be writing plays, writing songs. I mean, both of his daughters are very talented. So you're right, Alan. That is a good thing. Thank you for giving us at least one good thing.
Good news.
Yeah, because other than that, it's been all hideous.
Well, Brent, it's not just. So, did you see the water rushing out of the pool from Bangkok?
Oh, with the
earthquake today,
7.7 earthquake.
Yeah, like what if you were in that pool? God damn. That would be some scary shit.
Yeah, well, one of my buddies is over in Thailand, and I think he said they felt it over there.
Yeah, a couple of my people are there in Bangkok. So I know a couple of guys in Bangkok. They definitely felt it. That was crazy. That was crazy. And now, that's one of those spots that be like, I'd like to move there. And it's like, yeah.
And then you have this stuff happen.
Yeah, it's like, not so much.
I mean, just a little bit of seriousness here. Does it feel like we're getting severe storms and tornadoes and hurricanes? Like they're getting more frequent and they're getting more powerful, and they're starting to happen when they aren't supposed to happen.
Yeah, a little bit, but I think it kind of always feels that way.
I don't know. Well, it feels like that way, but then you see actual data. Like somebody said there was a hurricane. There was a hurricane was actually stirring up in the Atlantic. It's not going to hit us. Like last week, they said there was like the first one that here we go. Snow in Atlanta in January.
Not twice.
Yeah, twice in 3 weeks.
That never
15-degree weather.
Ugh. That never happens.
Hey, for the second time today. Hey, it's Amber.
But yeah, I mean, it does feel like that, but I don't know.
She just drove through a tornado coming back from Atlanta to Chicago.
Well, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here to tell the story, Amber.
Yeah.
I bet that was some scary stuff when that was going on.
That would freak me out, bro.
Shoot. So anyway, and just to kind of piggyback on that, I was watching one of those press conferences. I forget, it was some government agency. Oh, it was one of those Senate or House of Representative hearings on that whole signal stuff. And apparently, like, Tulsi Gabbard had put out a new report on the threat level, things that are threats to the homeland and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And apparently, for the first time in like several years, there was absolutely no mentions of threats coming from weather, like climate. This extreme weather. I'm not even going to say climate change, just extreme weather. Like the hurricane or the tornadoes that came through here in North Carolina and have wreaked complete damage and devastation. Now that weather used to be a part of that threat, all of a sudden, not mentioned. I mean, come on. Does that mean it's not going to happen anymore?
Yeah, if you don't talk, bro, if you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist.
Oh my gosh! I mean, it's
if
these
you
kinds
don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. But here's the thing, man. You know, you can't let this stuff get to you. You can't stick in the bubble.
How do you stay optimistic through all of this?
You make cartoons out of yourself on fucking ChatGPT.
I just saw somebody that was posting about it.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's how you know.
Oh my God.
There's more important things going on in the world.
That don't do it for me. I'm sorry. That does not do it for me. Amber says the change in temperature is weird. It's like every 8 to 10 hours there's our dress. You know, you're right.
She's talking about here in Atlanta.
That's
I know you're talking about here in Atlanta.
Shoot, I woke up one morning. Yeah, I woke up one morning. It was like 38, and by noon it was like 80
degrees. Yeah, 50-degree swings.
That ain't one day. That ain't supposed to be normal now.
It's going to be the new normal.
Amber says, I'm going to do more research on cloud seeding.
Look, you do some research and you'll find exactly what you're looking for.
What is cloud seeding? Do you know what that is?
That's what they're talking about. These planes are doing with the comet trails.
Oh,
you know.
Oh my gosh. Now we were talking about terrible day on the stock market. Guess who did not have a terrible day on the stock market?
Who?
Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway stock is up 16% this year, and Buffett is $23 billion richer as his strategies outsmart turbulent market. Why don't we listen to him? Why doesn't Trump get him? If you're going to bring in a billionaire, a rich guy, why don't you listen to him?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
That guy is damn near 100 years old. He's seen it all and done it all. And why don't you listen to him?
You know what's really here's one thing that really irritates me. I mean, I'll give credit where credit is due. You know, Elon appears to be pretty intelligent. You know,
of course he's
okay.
In many respects, he's a brilliant guy. I can't
that. But that doesn't mean he's smart about everything.
Absolutely not.
You know, and this idea that it's, you know, he said it, so it must be good. It's so stupid. I don't understand these people. Yeah. I really don't understand people in general. You know, it's stop sheeping on everybody. And I'm not saying that he's, you know, not a great thinker, but he's not a great thinker for you. He's a great thinker for himself.
Or about everything.
Everything.
Why isn't it enough? Why isn't it enough to be great at building electric vehicles?
Yes.
About satellites, about like payments, digital payments. Maybe. Why is that not enough? Now you stepped out there, you tried social network. That's been a tremendous fail.
Yeah, we don't talk about all those failures.
No, but we just focus in on everything he's great at. And I think maybe we help him get one of these God complex, like I can do anything I set my mind to. No, you can't. Nobody can.
Yeah, but I don't care about him feeling that way.
I care about
other people around him that are gassing him up, that are supposed to be our leaders in this country. That's the crazy thing to me. I just think it's ridiculous.
Let me kind of put an addendum or an edit on something I said. I said it was all on Barack. I forget it was partially on Barack, but you know who also has a lot of blame on this?
Who's that? Who?
Joe Biden. And let me tell you why.
Oh God.
Let me tell you why. During his, you know, he put together when he was in the presidency, he put together this panel of tech elites, and they were supposed to come in and
Oh,
help.
yeah.
And remember who was left out of
No,
that?
it wasn't even tech elite. It was electric car
Oh, that's right.
manufacturer.
It
That
was
was really bad.
so I blame Biden on this too, because I think if he had put him on, because back in the day, this dude was supposedly like on like a Democrat or something like that.
I don't care if he's a Democrat or Republican. It's just
I'm not saying either
But
way, but
yes,
he was
you
on that
He
side.
got snubbed.
He
got
was on
snubbed.
that side.
Well, because
he
it was
got
it was
snubbed.
financially beneficial for him.
Well,
and when it not became financially beneficial, he flipped. Just
but-
like Trump. Trump
no,
did the same thing.
But what I was saying is there were certain people in Biden's inner sanctum that completely made sure that he did not get invited to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he had, back, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he had given a lot of like millions of dollars to a lot of
both candidates.
Yeah, but a lot of it was going to the left side. No,
Right.
this is before the presidency. This is when Biden was president. This was before Trump started making noise. But that was a complete and a snub, because there were some folks on the left.
That was bad.
Some folks on the left, they were like, well, we don't want him in there. Now the guy's smart. He has proven he was smart when it comes to the EV. Why would you not invite him in?
Yeah,
because just like that's the equivalent of Obama just raking Trump over the coals in that press thing.
I don't know. That might have been worse.
I think it was worse.
It's like he was just making fun of the guy from the mic.
He was seething. Yeah,
this was like, what, you're going to talk about at the highest level EVs in our country and not have the guy from Tesla there? I was like, what?
So there you go. And that's when they decided to pump hundreds of millions of dollars into Trump's campaign and other campaigns down the chain.
Yeah.
So
like, you'll never do that to me again.
So I don't know if we blame Biden for that, or we just say Biden went along with it because, somebody in his inner sanctum thought they were going to get back at Elon, I guess. I don't even know why. Why were they getting back at him? I don't know why.
He must have said something Trumpish.
Maybe he did.
I think he had, kind of signaled.
That was such an ignorant move.
It was terrible.
That decision was. You're right. That was actually worse than the jokes. The jokes were the jokes.
Yeah, the jokes are jokes. I can actually talk about Trump being petty because of the jokes, right? Yeah. But I don't know, that was like really bad for Elon.
And he got all his tech bros assembled the almost the Marvel Comics version of the tech bros, Peter Thiel, and all these, and who came along with Peter Thiel, right? JD Vance was his boy.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I don't think it was not really Trump's idea to have JD Vance as his second.
Oh, I knew that.
Peter Thiel and Elon. I think that was, this is a package deal.
Really?
You want our money and our backing, you got to put our boy in with you.
Interesting.
Because JD Vance, Trump didn't know who JD Vance was. Matter of fact, remember, JD Vance was talking big time smack about Trump before he got all that.
Before he got in. Yeah,
so I think, if I had to rank the reasons why we're in the situation we're in, that's the number one reason right there.
I'm just letting you go, man. You're trying to put all these buttons together. So
that's the number one. Because if he hadn't crossed over to that side with his billions of dollars and his ability, and once again, Larry Ellison is one of his mentors, and Larry Ellison was also on Trump's tech, or it was either him or Safra Catz, who's the CEO of Oracle right now. They were all a part of Trump's technology inner sanctum advisory council. So it all lines up, man. I say that was the biggest reason why we're in this current situation, even more than Trump getting banned, just slammed at that whatever that dinner thing was, press conference.
Yeah, but that's the press dinner.
Yeah. No, I'm going with that was the moment we lost the election. When I say we, I mean I wanted anybody but Trump to win. It could have been you. I would have voted for you.
I'm sorry. The moment that the election was lost was when they let Joe Biden run a second term. That's when they lost the election.
Well,
because he said he was only going to run one term.
Did he ever say that?
I'm pretty sure
I don't recall him ever
that.
saying it.
Yes, because that's how he got in.
I think people thought since he was old that he would know better. But then I remember him say that. I never heard him say he wasn't going to run second time.
I think he said
anybody out there, Amber, did you ever hear Joe Biden say he wasn't going to run for a second term? I never heard him say that.
Well, he never should have ran.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree. Matter of fact, as soon as he won,
says Joe Biden did not explicitly pledge to serve only one term.
That's what I'm saying.
There was speculation about a potential one-term commitment.
Yeah, when a politician doesn't say something or leaves the door open, you can't count that as he said it or he's going to do it.
But I do remember that he was talking about himself being a transitional candidate and sort of like a bridge.
Oh God, breaking news. Breaking freaking news.
What?
Elon Musk's artificial intelligence startup XAI acquires his social media platform X in stock deal worth $33 billion.
We knew that was coming. Because that's the only reason to have it.
So now direct competition. I mean, he was already in direct competition with his old boy Sammy, because they actually did start OpenAI together, but it seems like it's been eons ago at this point. Now he's positioning. Yeah, Amber's like, what? Yep. It's not a terrible surprise, but just to see it happen.
I mean, to even get to Grok, you had to use Twitter.
So now Grok is going to be positioned further up the chain when it comes to the AI stuff.
I mean, Grok has been the number 2. It's been ever since Grok 3 came out. It was number 1, and it's doing really good stuff. I mean, it works very well.
Yeah, but now it's going to be pushed. It's going to be pushed up. Well, look, you're saying it's. I'm guessing what you're saying is it's better, or from a user standpoint. I'm saying most people ain't on Grok. But now this is going to open it up for the possibility of way more people to be accessed.
No, but I'm saying just why? Because it's owned by. I mean, because now X is going to have Grok,
and he's in
or
your
Grok
boy's
has
ear.
X rather.
Yeah, he's in your boy's ear. I mean, it's also your boy. Trump? 40, 45, 47, whatever you call him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's the other way around, bro. I think here's the deal. Trump is still sitting in his office eating bonbons and tweeting out at midnight. But he got Elon, that's actually taking a lot of actions and running. He's running the country now. Yeah. See, so I think it's the other way around.
It's just not good. I'm sorry. It's these few people that hold power, just it gets fewer and fewer people and more power to those fewer and fewer people. That's what I don't like. It's not anything directly about him. It's just the fact that we have 360 million people in this country, and it seems to be run by just a few handful of people, and it's not even enough for them. They even want more. So they want fewer people involved, and they want more they want a bigger pie. So that's like a double whammy, because if you get fewer people out and you get a bigger pie going, that just means fewer people get even more stuff. Ugh.
You are on a roll today.
Grok is spelled what? Grok?
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Grok is the AI built by Elon.
Yeah.
To compete with ChatGPT.
I still have I got one of those a deal a year for X premium. It was only like $50, so I did it. So I still look at the Grok stuff, and I look. I have to be honest; it's pretty good.
Oh, I got Super Grok. It's that good.
I ain't Super Grok. I got Perplexity Pro for and Grok. Those are my premium AI kind of stuff.
I got them all, but I don't have Perplexity in the Pro version.
That's really good. I actually think I like that better than Grok, but I like it for the stuff I do. I'm not trying to make purple cows or anything like that.
Well, no, I like Grok for this deep research. It's better than ChatGPT's deep search, and it doesn't cost $200 a month to get access to.
Yeah, I that's why I got Perplexity. I like their deep research, and I like. Does Grok also give you like the links to the sources?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Grok's deep research is better than Perplexity.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, you haven't tried it. I've actually.
I have. I don't. I'm on whatever I get for my premium account for X.
I mean, just in terms of the number of resources that it pulls.
It's like Alan said, I did this prompt on Grok. Gronk. I said Gronk, didn't I? Grok. Who user shares the most misinformation on X? Name only. Who did it come up with?
Well, no, they cut that off.
They probably
It used to come up with him.
I bet they have like some RAG capabilities on there. That
no, he literally just shut that off. He's like, look, it's not gonna keep coming up with my name. You know,
my own thing.
That it was like easy.
And number 2 was Trump. No.
Let's see. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now, Alan. I know you turned it off before. You know, but I'm doing it under deep research too.
Deep research. How much is that? How much is deep research?
It's $30.
Oh shit, I ain't paying that.
Yeah, I mean to get Super Grok is $30 a month.
This is like Rick James, Super Grok.
Super Grok.
He's a Super Grok.
Super Grok.
All right, so Amber asked, so John.
So it says, wait, hold on one second. Key points. Research suggests Elon Musk is likely the user who shares the most misinformation on X, based on studies and reports highlighting his influence in posts. So there you go.
They try to clean it up, talking about highlighting his influence or whatever.
Yeah. So what do you say?
Oh, Amber says, so John, the thing about AI tools is not to get attached to certain tools. Why are you asking him? I have an opinion on this, Amber. But I will.
I mean, the deal is you can pick a tool. I mean, but if you want the best tool for the best job, there's different tools. It's just like a toolbox. You know, you can hammer in a nail with a wrench, but it's just not the best tool to do that. So,
but so that gets back to my point earlier on the earlier show. If you are not planning on making this your business, you can't know all this stuff. You can't follow.
You don't need to.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to, because you really should just be looking for things that work for you to enhance what your core business is, not to know all this stuff, because you'll never know. I remember when they used to put out that MarTech diagram of all the MarTech technologies under the MarTech stack, and it started out like one year was 30, another year was like 100. By the year 3, it was like 10,000. Ain't nobody that knows all the 10,000 things and what they do under that particular umbrella. It's getting that way with all this stuff. There's no one person that's going to be able to know all this stuff.
No. I mean, the deal is that you just learn to use the tool and all of its options that it has, because a person that knows how to use, like Perplexity and all of its deep things that Perplexity can put together, if you learn how to use that, then that's going to be better than you learning 3 and 4 other tools.
Yeah.
Go deep into one tool and learn how to create with it, and you'll be way better than trying to be all over the place. Well, that's what I hate. That's what I hate, honestly, sometimes about these so-called experts. You know, you can't be an expert when you don't go deep. You know, surface level is just pointing at, you know, hey, that's a red car, that's a blue car. How do cars work? I don't know, but that's a cute car. That's kind of where we are with a lot of these so-called
You know what?
experts.
I would be okay if people did that, but the problem is they do that and then they claim that they're the one that you should be following.
I
And they
just
know,
think you need to go deeper.
well, I'm just saying, most of these people out here that are telling you, "Oh, you need to take my class," and all that stuff, they know just a little bit more than the people they're asking to take the class.
Well, that's all you need to know, bro. If I know if I'm one chapter ahead of you, I can teach the class
Yeah, today, but
until they
that
read the
person,
book.
but just as you were saying, when you realize that their knowledge is really just as paper thin as your knowledge, why follow them? Why listen to them? Go to the people that you know are deep, deep, deep. I would say,
Because
huh?
because people are sheep.
That's true. Well, and they're always looking for. I don't want to go there.
Speaking of sheep,
Okay.
I can't get out of here without the dude telling them to close the doors until you give me $20.
Oh,
Kind
wait a
of
minute.
bullshit.
I thought that was your boy, Marvin Sapp.
What? How is that my boy?
I thought you were into gospel music or something.
No.
Never would have made it. Isn't that his song?
You never would have made it till you gave me $20.
Somebody put up a video. Never gonna pay it.
I mean, what the hell? And you know what? And the deal is that just goes to show you how people are sheep, because they didn't train those people that much that next Sunday, those same people will be in there.
I say they beat that people down mentally that much. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, they don't have a mental.
That's sad. And I
That
bet
was
there were
2
some
years
suckers.
ago. She said that was 2 years ago.
And I bet that them suckers were in there getting their money out.
Oh yeah, he said you ain't leaving until you give me $20.
I'd be like, Negro, please get the hell out of my way.
Look, and you sure that was 2 years ago, Amber?
She said,
you positive?
2 years ago at a conference. That's what she said.
You sure?
I thought that was
that didn't look like no conference.
That looked like
and why would they put all that on, you know, TMZ and all that stuff if that happened 2 years ago?
I thought that was at a church.
That it definitely was a church. It was not a conference. But it's
either
like,
way, church.
Either way,
I don't care where it was.
I don't care when it was. The fact that this is like okay is crazy.
She's saying that's what they said.
They who?
I don't know.
Marvin.
Maybe she asked Grok. No, I'm just kidding.
We should ask Grok. Let's ask Grok. When did Marvin Sapp close the door for $20? We'll see.
If that comes up, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, it'll come up because it's going out to the web. It's Marvin Sapp instructed ushers to close the door.
Ushers. See, that's a church. Ushers.
During a sermon at the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World convention in Baltimore on July 23rd, 2024. That's
so not even a year.
Years ago.
Not even a year.
In the resurfaced video, which gained attraction on the 27th, he challenged approximately 1,000 people in attendance
to pay $20
each donate $20.
Yeah, to him,
while telling the ushers, "Close the door. We all gonna leave
at the
together.
same time. Yeah,
we all gonna leave together."
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Me together means me and my $20. We gonna leave together.
I'll tell you what, y'all fools need to leave him alone. That's what y'all need to do.
Are you kidding?
That's
people?
Ridiculous.
Is he a preacher? I just thought he was a singer.
I don't know.
I
don't know. That was the stupidest thing.
I'd rather give my money to Warren Sapp than this guy. Forget all that nonsense.
Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I like never would have made it.
So it was not a regular church service. It was just held in a church.
He wanted to get as
with
many. He
ushers.
wanted to get as many Negroes in that room as possible, and
And
close the door.
his job was to help raise the event's budget.
Yeah, okay. What percentage of the take did he get? That's all.
I'm sure he didn't take off anything.
Oh no!
All he had to do is take off the watch. Hell,
No.
all he had to do is put
Yeah,
his watch in
if
watching the tray.
If he was that interested, he's got a wallet. He could take his money out.
Boy, I tell you, I just some of the things that you see, and it's evident, and people just like insane.
Yeah, man.
But there you go. Super Grok had the answer.
Super Grok. That's impressive.
Super Grok went through 25 web pages in that amount of time.
Super
and
Grok.
got that information.
Ding, 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 ding. Super Grok.
You're so stupid.
I
know you got problems, bro.
Nah,
but I'm glad you got that off your chest today.
Wait a minute. What? You just got the SAP guy off your chest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm glad I got that off my chest, and you got the Elon thing and the Donald thing off your chest.
Amber said, he said he donated the most. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
Sure
he did. He sure did. He donated all your money.
He donated his time and your money. That's the donation. That's how it went.
That one just like, man, slap you in the face, stupid.
I'll never understand certain things.
Mm-mm.
I'll never understand.
Let Donald Trump lock you up like that.
Oh, I'm sure the people who gave my man $20 probably rocking the MAGA hat and the gold Trump sneakers, all that stuff. You know,
I wonder how much those sneakers are worth now.
I'm surprised.
Let's see.
Yeah. What did they start at? Like 500.
Like 500. I bet you they're worth a lot. Well, I'm not gonna say worth a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say cost a lot, maybe.
You got me messing around with Super Grok. I haven't played around with it in weeks.
That's how some churches collect their title. What do they lock the door and threaten people? That's how they do it nowadays. Damn.
So they were $400 a pair.
$400. What about the Trump Bibles? Because you should be able to get your Trump Bible there too, right?
No. So they're currently listed now on eBay for $4,000.
What, the sneakers?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
10x.
That is crazy.
10x. I should have got 10 pair.
Yeah, you should have.
Darn.
You should have.
I should have got 10 pair.
Anyway. I don't feel any better now after all this. I don't.
Well, that's true. We didn't make people feel better on a
Friday. No, we didn't.
Because we talked about the down of the stocks and the Elon Musk thing, and now the Warren Sapp thing, or Warren, what's his name?
Marvin, I think.
Marvin Sapp.
Yeah.
You got me thinking about the damn football player.
I'd rather think about him than Marvin. I'll tell you that.
Speaking of football players, happy birthday, Brett.
Yes. Well, that was earlier this week.
This week, I mean, this is the first time since your birthday.
Well, you did wish me a birthday in that little video. Well, I think you really did. It was kind of a.
What do you mean I didn't?
You called me an old fart.
And what's your point?
That's
what
not
part of that was not true.
Was that supposed to make me feel better? I think I'd rather have Marvin say something to me.
You're welcome. No problem.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. But I did get the best. Well, I got a lot of great. First of all, let me just say thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. And my buddy Paul Greenberg went the really couple of extra miles. He got a number of folks that I know that make these little short videos, and including the bold one, the cold one. His was really short and cold, but he did make it. And they were very nice, very nice. Even got my man Dave Smith did a rap for me, which was really cool. But the best I have to say, given all that, the best of
was
all,
mine.
the best of them
Mine.
all is my Paul. Is this service called Cameo? I would just continue to ignore you on that. That Cameo service, he went and found my all-time favorite athlete of all time, Eric Dickerson, who is the leading rusher for the Rams and my favorite. He actually got him to give me a birthday greeting, which is just great. I watch that thing at least a couple times a day.
Oh wow, you cherish that, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Look, and you know how I feel
That's
about the
cool.
Rams, and he's my favorite Ram of all time.
That's
and,
very special.
And he was really cool. Guess what? He's a Prince fan too.
Well, who isn't?
He's a Prince fan too.
I mean, give me a break.
I bet he hung out with Prince.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
I bet at some point he hung out with Prince.
Well, he did invite me.
He did say, yeah, next time you come in, let me know.
I think I'm going to go to a game this year.
Good luck with that.
I'm going to go to a game.
You need to find out when he's going, or does he have just a box up there?
He's like they call him the Ram ambassador.
Oh, okay.
He's like the Ram ambassador.
So he's like, your boy at the Knicks games.
Who? Not Spike.
Spike, yeah, he's always there at the Knicks games.
That's true, but he was the Rams for several years.
Yeah, I mean, just saying in terms of
he loves being known as a Ram because he played with other teams. You know what? Somebody posted a picture of him on Facebook today. You know what his last team was? Who was the last team he played for? This is so terrible.
I know this.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I should know this.
Don't be asking Grok. Just
no, I'm not going to ask Grok.
While you try to figure it out. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it.
Man,
you're not going to
like the Bears.
No.
Who?
The Falcons.
No, I don't remember that.
He was only there for 2 weeks.
Really?
But somebody posted a picture. This is the picture of Eric Dickerson in his last football uniform, and it was the Falcons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I knew it, but I was distraught to see that again.
Why would you be distraught?
I don't ever need to see him in. I don't need to see him in no Falcons uniform. Whatever. That's terrible.
A matter of fact, if I find a jersey, I might just find a jersey and be sporting it on the show for you.
Jeez. I bet he burned them all. Okay, so Amber is saying congratulations on your business classes with the corporations, John.
Oh, which one? I don't know. Which one is she talking about?
I don't know. She's just throwing
stuff. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But that's what I do.
You don't even remember what you don't even know.
I mean, that's my job.
That's your job.
Pretty much.
That is your job.
Yeah, man. I got a few of them coming up. I got a good announcement I should put out there. I haven't put out there.
A good announcement.
Yeah. But you never know. It's something with the SBA, so they might not. They might not even be in business by that time. So
yeah, the people that we're going to work with, they just got their papers.
I was talking to a friend, man, and they work for FEMA, and they were really kind of telling me how bad it is to be in that environment right now where you just have no understanding of where you're going to go if you're going to have a new job. And then they're forcing everybody to come back to the office and there's not enough space for people. It's just crazy. Just crazy. I mean, if we have another, it's like, and then like with all those things going on, like money that was set aside for, the disaster relief people can't get to right now. Student aid are not getting their payouts right now. It's crazy. I don't understand all that. I mean, the tariffs are bad, but these things are actually affecting American people, and I don't understand that.
And that's not even showing up yet in the confidence and employment numbers. All these layoffs that won't show up for maybe a month or two, but it's happening now. All right. Hope everybody has a great weekend. You going to be around next week?
I'm going to be around, I think.
All right.
Hopeful.
Yep. Hopeful. We'll
Yes, you're hopeful.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't wait till Fridays. I know you can't. Fridays.
Well,
are
that's
crazy.
true, but not for the reason you're trying to imply. But yeah, it is what it is. All right. Thanks, Amber. Oh, by the way, I just got to point this out before we go. So I was looking at the Facebook likes. We got a couple. Lori Wilson Lewis, Alicia Brown,
Oh,
and this is the one that caught my attention.
The
AI homegirl.
What's up, AI homegirl? Who's
Who's
that?
the AI homegirl? That's what it's called. She called it the AI homegirl.
That's her. Really?
That's yeah. I thought you would know who the AI homegirl is.
Not that I know of.
I could think of.
Homegirl, huh?
I could think
That's likes on mine or yours.
No, I on the StreamYard I can hover over who liked.
Oh, I see what you
the
said.
AI homegirl.
All right, way to go, AI homegirl.
We need to find out who that is.
I know. I like that.
Yeah,
that.
Amber, we
AI
love
homegirl.
Fridays too. We love Fridays, and we love to be able to have you comment and add so much insight into our conversation because
maybe she's the AI homegirl.
No, she's Amber Donald.
I'm just teasing.
I'm glad that she comments like she does because I need to have somebody intelligent to talk to while I'm doing this, and it's usually Amber. So
I'm just gonna let you be you today because it's your birthday week.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Good luck with that.
All right, everybody, have a great weekend. We will see you next Friday. Until then, we doing that.